Islamophobia industry, there is a very structural issue here of hatred that has been embedded within the entire sort of institutions and structures that we're dealing with, be it government or social media or multinational companies. Now, they do benefit, as you quite rightly said. I think also worth remembering is that there is a specific group of people or voices that are being shunned or silenced with regards to this Islamophobia, because as we'll note, that Mark Zuckerberg has no problem in sort of rubbing shoulders with or meeting with Muslim heads of state who have themselves committed and are committing mass atrocities against other Muslims, for instance, be it in the form of, bombings in Yemen or the sort of locking people up, human rights activists who have been, using social media as a platform across the quote-unquote Muslim world. I think what's important to do with regards to this as a solution, I agree with my co-panelist that there needs to be a sort of a regulation above, so not self-regulation. But alongside this, we should also note that we're coming up to the 25th year of the Srebrenica sort of Bosnian genocide remembrance of that, and also the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz. So when we talk about prejudice, we have to remember that it is not something that is new. It's not just emerged recently.
Indeed.
This has a massive history. And in order to say something like never again or we'll never forget, we actually have to act upon it. We need to, mere words aren't going to do anything. There needs to be actions. And one other thing worth remembering is that Facebook, for instance, as an example of a social media outlet, only 9% of their staffing at the higher levels, managerial staff, for instance, is Black or ethnic minority, besides Asian. So in America, for instance, when the survey was conducted. So it's about opening up these panels and these channels for voices that are often unheard or sidelined in order to have a more holistic approach to challenging hatreds.